Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is a continuation from the last video that I did. Yesterday I uploaded a video about this house, and in that video I built the shell of it and the first floor. Now I'm building the second floor, so there are two flats in the second floor and this is the first one. And then there's a third floor and there's one flat as well. And that's what I'm basically going to be doing today. So I'm doing those two flats in the second floor and the top floor flat. And here you can see that next to the entrance I put the office area in a sense, so there's two computers and another desk without a computer for this family that I put into this flat. And as you can see, there's already also a door to the outside, to a balcony where I will also put some stuff later. And in this hallway I put the chess table to have a skill building item for the family, and yeah, to just make sure that there's something there, because otherwise it would have been a hallway without any purpose and it would have been a little bit of a waste of space, and I didn't want that. And then next to the hallway I put the kitchen, as you can see, and as also the dining room. So I put a large table there with some stools, and now I'm putting down some lighting. So as I already told you yesterday, I put in the saucer lights to be able, so that I can see what I'm doing, but they're not classified as white because that's what I'm actually doing. So I'm doing the white color challenge, and I decided that I wanted to do the White House because it's the white color challenge, and then I thought, well, I can build the White House. But of course I don't know what the inside looks like, and I honestly also don't really want to build that in The Sims. But I thought the outside can look like the White House, and then the inside I will just do some flats and divide it up. And that's what I did, and now I'm in the first flat for today. Yesterday I did the second two flats in the downstairs floor, and yeah, here you can see that I put in 3 bedrooms for this flat, and 2 of them are children's bedroom, and yeah, one is for a small child and the other one for a teenager. And because I do the white color challenge, all the items that I use are classified as white from the game. And yeah, as you can see, I still managed to fit in quite a lot of color for the child's bedroom and also everywhere else as well. I just needed to try a little to make sure that there's actually a little bit of color there, because otherwise it would have been quite boring and monochromatic. And yeah, I tried to make sure that there's a little bit of color, at least a little bit. Yeah, and as you can see, the child's bedroom is more like turquoise and rose or pink color, and the teenage bedroom has some red accents, especially with the bed. And yeah, I'm basically finished with most of the furnishing in this flat. I just needed to complete it with some wall color and the flooring as well. And in the child's bedrooms I decided on a wallpaper that is multicolored. Here you can see that I cut out the furnishing of the bathroom because I have already done quite a few bathrooms and I just needed to cut it some more, because I've already cut it into 2 parts, the whole house, and I just wanted to make it a little bit shorter, the video today. And yeah, it's already too long, I think, but I couldn't cut it down anymore that I've already done. Now you can see that I'm just finishing everything up, so putting down some paintings everywhere where there's wall space left, and also some curtains in the bedrooms and the living room as well. And then I also put down some clutter items, especially in the child's bedrooms, because otherwise they are so empty. and then I moved to the balcony of the first flat. And I knew that that table is too large and I would need other chairs for the family, because it's a family of 4 people with the with the teenage kid and the child and the parents. But yeah, the round table wouldn't work, so I decided I could also use one of the 6-person tables, just squeeze it into one of the corners and only put 4 chairs there, and that worked. And then I moved on to the second flat, and yeah, that was the most difficult part of this challenge, just to start over again and again. So I've already done the 2 downstairs floors, and now I'm in the second floor, and I did the first flat, and now I'm doing the second flat. So it was quite a lot of, well, doing one flat and then doing the next, and it felt like I would never finish it sometimes. So that was a little bit of a struggle, but yeah, I managed it, and I actually think that it worked quite well and it looked quite cool. And yeah, as you can see, I'm putting in quite a large kitchen in this flat as well. I've already put in the furnishing for the living room, and now I'm doing the dining room with a table and some chairs. There's a lot more chairs that are actually needed. So this flat I put in the parents and 1 teenage kid. So yeah, it's not like they actually need 8 chairs at that table, but of course they can invite friends over, and then you actually need some more space at your dinner table. So I usually put in a large dinner table if I have the space, regardless of how many family members there are. And here you can see that I put the office behind the living room, and yeah, I put down 2 desks with computers and chairs, of course. And in this corner I put the teens' bedroom, and because this bed, the red one, is the only one that is classified as white, I used it again in this room. So I've already used it in the other teens' bedroom on this floor, but yeah, I just didn't have any other options available. And in this room I have also put down a desk for the teen to do his or her homework on. Now I'm in the parents' bedroom, and I put in a bed and also a couch with a TV. So the parents, if they don't want to go inside the living room, they can also watch TV inside their bedroom. And yeah, I put in the usual other furniture in, so a dresser and some nightstands as well. And then I put in a rug to give it a little bit of color. This rug is also classified as white. And yeah, I just thought I could use it in here. The same is with the living room. So as you can see, it's quite green, but all the items are classified as white. So I decided I'm just gonna use them, because otherwise the build is so boring, and I just wanted it a little bit, I wanted it to be a little bit interesting. Now I'm just finishing up with some curtains and some clutter items with like the usual items that are inside the build. And afterwards I will also have to do the flooring and the wallpaper, which I'm doing now. So I'm putting some blue accents into the bathroom, and in the kitchen I used the same tiling for the wall, just a different swatch. And then I moved outside to the balcony. So every one of the flats upstairs, so the second and the third floor, has a balcony, and I decided I would use it. So the division that I did for the different floors, I calculated in that they actually had bathroom uh, balcony space. I really wanted that for them, so I managed to do that. And yeah, now I'm upstairs in the top flat, and as you can see, I've already put down some items, some doors, and here you can see that I put in, well, a gym room, and as I've already said, there's only one item that is actually classified as white, so I put that down, and also some bath mats as well. And then I put in a door to the outside and put some more bath mats outside. I just wanted to use them as like yoga mats, so the people that are living here, they can use them to practice yoga a little bit. And then the other room on this side of the build, I used as like a music room slash office. So I don't know, I had in my mind that the people that live here are like musicians, and they make music, and that's why they need a room for it. And that's why they also have like the top flat of the building, and it's like a really large space. And also I didn't put any kids' bedrooms in here, in this flat, so it's just the master suite, nothing else. So yeah, I imagine that maybe the people that live here are a little like rich or something. I don't know. I just thought I didn't want to do any more kids' bedrooms, so yeah, I decided that this would be enough. And I actually had fun doing like a music room slash office. And here you can see that I'm just cluttering up that room now. And then I moved on to the bathroom, and I cut it out as well out of this video just because it was already so long and I didn't want to bore you with the bathroom. I think the bathroom is one of the build items that aren't as interesting as some other things. And yeah, here you can see that I put I put a door out of the master suite to like a private balcony in a sense. So you can see that I'm putting a half wall there so people can't go into this area of the balcony. So it's reserved for the owner, and you can't go there even if you are a guest. And yeah, I put down that bathtub there to mimic as like a hot tub or something, because the hot tub that we have in the base game is a little bit too large for the balcony area that I have. So I did that there. And yeah, this portion that I'm doing right now is like the public portion, where there you can invite friends over to grill or something, or something else, so just to have some outdoor space as well. And now I'm inside again, and now I'm doing the master bedroom, and I decided that I would use those two dressers as like dividers. So like the entrance area is where you just change or something, and then the other part is like even more private, where you sleep, and also you can watch TV there as well. And I also put down a bookcase just because I had the space, and I didn't know what else I could do with it. And yeah, now I'm just putting down some windows as well to fill up the wall space and to let in some lights. And then I'm putting down some rugs in the bedroom to have the floor be more comfortable when you wake up and go outside and stand up. Now I'm just decorating with some plants, and also putting down some paintings as well to fill the wall space. And then I moved on to the half bath that is next to the entrance area. I just basically did like every other half bath that I did. I put in a toilet and a sink and then a mirror and the usual other things, and then I was basically finished. And now I'm doing the kitchen, and here I actually had like a good idea, I think. I did like a really large counter, and at first I wasn't sure how I would fill in the hole in the middle. I used 2 normal counters to cover the hole, and then I covered the glitching with some items, some clutter items. Now I'm putting down some trash bins and some lighting to light up the build. I actually had a little bit of difficulties with the lighting, just because a lot of the lighting isn't very bright, or just is really directed downwards, so you can't really see the whole build. So sometimes I had a little bit of difficulties finding the right lighting. Now I'm just doing the living room, so some counters and armchairs and a large TV, and then I'm decorating it with some plants and clutter items, and then I put in the dining table with some chairs, and in that round bit or octagonal bit I put in a bar and some more couches to fill it up. And now I'm finished with the furnishing, and now I just needed to decorate. So I put it on some more plants and some more paintings, and then also a rug in that area, and then I was basically finished with the build. I just needed to exchange the lighting, and then I was finished. Now you can watch the screenshots of the second part of the build. I uploaded the first part just yesterday, so you can watch it now. I hope you like the build. You can download it from the gallery. My ID is TGGSims, same as my YouTube channel name. I also hope that you liked the video and will consider pressing the thumbs up button and subscribing. Have a great week. Bye!